Hello, from me and Peaky. Hi everyone. Shantini, thank you for being here. Hey, will you stay? Pico is not allowed on our white comforter, so she needs to stay on this blanket. Hi guys, thank you for the earrings. They're like these little octagon looking things. I don't know. I randomly wanted to do an Instagram live today. I definitely want to start doing these more often and really gearing them towards dance and other topics that I'm super comfortable talking about. So for my non-dancers, I'm so sorry, but you can stay and enjoy the conversation if you would like. And even if I have one person on this live, it doesn't matter to me. I just love to talk and conversate, and I could always save this for later as well. So yeah, thanks for being here with me. These earrings, I am not sure where they are from. I got them as a birthday gift this year, so not exactly sure. But I want to start talking about the dance industry. The professional dance industry, yeah. I'm 26 now. I signed with my agent when I was 17 and learned so much about how it works. And, oh, thank you. Okay, I have to talk to the necklaces. So this one is an R for Roland, because that is my fiance's last name, and that's the name that I'm going to take. And then this is a little beautiful moon with some diamonds on it. So cute. And that's from Francesca's. That I bought myself, and that's from Francesca's. Really cute. Okay, how's the music? I don't want the music to be too loud, but I definitely want it to give me a vibe. You know what I mean? So let me know if the music's okay. I can do it louder if you want. Okay, yes, I'm 26. I know people are always so surprised. But yeah, 26. I'm proud. Yeah. Anyways. Oh, I told you the R is from Nordstrom's. If I didn't say that, I'm sorry. The R is from Nordstrom's. The moon is from Francesca's. It's a boutique. And I'm pretty sure they're everywhere. Okay, so let's talk dance industry, okay? I think this can also go for all industries, especially, oh, hey, you stay. She's not allowed to leave her blanket because we have white comforters. I know. I feel like this can go for all artists. When you get into the professional world or when you start making money with your craft, I learned at a young age that it's very important to not just wait for opportunities to come. Yeah, even when you have an agent, just because you have an agent doesn't mean that you are going to book all the jobs, get all of the jobs and all the auditions. No, first you have to be either chosen to come to the audition, and then second you have to actually audition and then be chosen for the actual job. It's just so much that goes into it. You're very likely to get a yes, right? We hear that all the time. Rejection comes more than the success of auditions. That's just the reality of it. And that's fine. We take it as it is and we move forward, right? But I think we can definitely be proactive with our craft. So I remember when I was 18, 19 years old, I realized really fast that there's not a lot of auditions. It's not like you're going on an audition 5 times a week. No, it's maybe 5 times a month. Yeah, especially as Instagram grew, the more and more social media grows, the more people book off of social media, or YouTube was very popular when I was starting out in the professional world. So people were starting to get direct books like that, and I was just this little fresh baby 18-year-old who didn't have those kinds of connections yet. So that's when I was like, okay, I need to make my own moves. I didn't go to college. Yeah, I went straight into dancing. So I kept training. I would take dance class as much as I could every single week. And I would create concept videos to get my work out. And then I would collaborate with my friends. I would take classes in LA to get in front of other choreographers, like really trying to put the effort out into the world. I started teaching at a little studio near my house. That helped me so much. Oh my gosh. When I started teaching, I learned so much as a student. That was really awesome. I feel like being a teacher makes you a better student, and being a student makes you a better teacher, if that makes sense. It's like you can take both. You're learning in both situations. But anyways, just being proactive and not sitting around and waiting for things to come. I did KBM Talent when I was 18 or 19 years old. Krista started, I was just always in Krista's class. She trained me, and even after I graduated, I still took her class, and she was starting to get really big. Like I said, YouTube was like the platform at the time. And she asked if I would assist her and travel with her, and she just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I was just lucky enough to be there at that time and be her assistant, and it was amazing. And yes, just like, it doesn't even have to be with dance. It just needs to be anything that you want to create. Just create it. Don't wait for someone to come along and give you the opportunity to tell you a yes. Just do it, put it out into the world. That's why we have Instagram and YouTube, things like this that can really help us get our work out there. I'm a huge believer in that every bit of effort that we put out into the world, we will get back at a certain time as a reward. Yeah. So, I didn't live close to LA. I probably lived like an hour more for during traffic. But I would just tell myself, Lex, every drive out to LA, every class that you take, every audition that you drive out for, and you're in the audition for like 5 minutes, and then you get cut, like that is just showing the universe, that's showing God, whatever you believe in, that you are here for this and you want this, and you will wait and work and be patient, okay? Every class that you take, everything that you create, every concept that you create, it's all just showing not just yourself, which is very important, but the world that you are here to stay. Yeah. I know when you're growing up as a dancer, especially, and I'm only speaking from a dancer perspective because that's who I am. I know that when you are growing up and you think about professional dance world, you think like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be the star of the next Step Up movie. I'm going to go on tour with all the major artists. Like, that is the path. And that's definitely not the path, okay? The path looks different for everyone, yeah? For me, my path was a lot of auditions and a lot of booking jobs, but I haven't booked any huge jobs with like a tour. I've definitely booked some great jobs like a movie, a TV show, but like I said, it's nothing that super mainstream that a dancer would think when they're 14, 15 years old. So you just have to kind of go with it. For example, Royal Caribbean. When Royal Caribbean came into my life 2 years ago, that was a path that I never ever thought that I would take. And, not many people can say that they're an assistant choreographer for Royal Caribbean, and I still get to live out in Southern California and still do it professional and still do all the auditions and do the professional stuff out here and still teach. Like, that is just my journey, and that's what I love, is that I am able to bounce back and forth to everything because I want to make it happen. I want to, yeah. I want to teach privates. I love my privates. I want to travel for a few months with Royal Caribbean putting together a show, and then I want to be in LA doing auditions, taking classes from my favorite choreographers, and making it all work, yeah? I think sometimes dancers get into a headspace where they feel stuck, that if a job comes up that's not really what they always thought they would get, or if they're not booking the jobs that they wanted to get, they just keep themselves in that box, and they don't let themselves expand, and then they just become more and more disappointed instead of just taking what's coming to us. Like, for example, I I had this Royal Caribbean opportunity come to me out of nowhere, and I was very hesitant because it was a huge risk, and I just took it, and I knew it would take me away from LA for 3 months, and I knew it would, like, you know, not hold me back physically, but it kind of did. I wasn't able to take as much classes as I wanted. I was more on the other end of production side than the dancer performer side. So I kind of knew all of that, and I still went into it, and I am so thankful that I did. I learned so much, and that's with everything that I've done. So I know I'm rambling a lot, and I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but my main point is to follow your path, do what you want, don't sit around and wait for things to come your way, and when things do come your way that aren't what you expected, take it. If it's something that you feel will really help you, really push you, help you grow, and is a risk, accept it and see what you learn, because it's pretty amazing. I just want everyone to know that being a professional dancer isn't just being the winner of So You Think You Can Dance, being a pro on Dancing with the Stars, or touring with the biggest tour artists in the world. You know what I mean? That is so limiting. That mindset is so limiting, and we have so much more opportunities for ourselves as dancers than just those mainstream things. Yeah. Okay, some questions. How did you feel when you didn't pass the So You Think You Can Dance finals? It might have been hard, but you are amazing. And even though you didn't get in, I bet it helped you as an experience so much. How did you feel auditioning for the So You Think You Can Dance? So many So You Think questions. It's so funny. That was so long ago. So definitely grateful for the experience. Absolutely. Being with dancers, learning from choreographers was the best part. That was really my favorite part of everything. And if you're not aware, I did it twice, and I made it to top 30 both times. And the second time, I was definitely sad both times, right? Because you invest so much. You put your life on hold, you focus on this one thing, and you invest your energy and your time and your talent and your heart and soul. Like, dance is my heart and soul. It's the biggest part of me, and you're giving that away for hours at a time. And when, you know, this is for, I feel like I can speak for every contestant. So you think when that is cut, when you're chopped out, it's like, whew, that hurts your heart, because you were just giving everything you got for so long, you know? For like Academy Week especially, Academy Week is so draining, and you're putting your best foot forward, you're getting only a few hours of sleep, you're waking up in the morning, trying to look your best and as presentable as you can, prepping for a full another 12-hour day, like, and dancing your heart out, like totally just being vulnerable and showing these judges and producers what you're about. And when they don't accept it, that's really hard. Yeah. And could be hard, not just in the dancer world, but in a normal world as well. When you're giving your heart to someone and then you get rejected by it, whew, that can be very hard. And that's why it's so hard in the dance world for dancers. Like, that's a great, making sure my dog's not on my white sheets. That's a great example on why rejection is so hard for some dancers to take. Yeah, because it was so personal to us. It's our heart and our soul, like I said. So when people get rejected, it hurts so deep. It's easier said than done to just be like, get over it, on to the next. But I will say, it just takes practice. Like, I'm at a point now, I'll go to an audition and I will give everything I got, dance my butt off, and then get rejected or cut. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Because, you know, it's hard to be on both ends. It's hard to be the one judging, and it's hard to be the dancer. The people judging have a choice to make, and we have to understand that. But it is personal sometimes to us as dancers, because we are showing them everything we got, right? But yeah, very grateful for So You Think. I feel like it was such a lifetime ago. It just wasn't my path. Yeah, I tried twice, and I think I gave it my all, and I was meant to go as far as I did, and now I'm here. So Let's see, anything else that I want to talk about before I get out of here? I don't think so, you guys, unless you have any last questions, but I just really wanted to talk about not limiting your mindset as a dancer or as any other creative profession that you're taking. Like I said, you can do whatever you want. My friend Quentin is on here, and he decided to try out for an NBA team as an NBA NBA. Woo! I meant NFL. Sorry if you're still here, Quentin. NFL. He tried out for the Rams professional sports dance team, and then he ended up being the first male cheerleader for the Rams. So that's incredible. And he probably never thought that in a million years that he would do that. But he just decided to go for it, and look where he's at. He's so successful, and he's creating his own path, his own journey, and totally stepping outside of that box, the box that dancers think is a successful professional dancer. Yeah. Did you think you would win, so you think you can dance? I never had any expectations. My best friend in the entire world, Jessica Richens, she did season 11 or 12. Can't remember. So she gave me a lot of advice going into it, and she was literally like, girl, don't expect anything. It's a dance talent show, but it's also a TV show. So there's a lot of other elements that are involved besides just the talent that you bring. So she was like, take everything with a grain of salt and just do your best. So I really, really held that tight both seasons, and especially the second season, I like knew how it was going. I knew how like the ball rolls the second time around, so I was a little bit more prepared for everything. But yeah, I didn't have any expectations. I was really wanting to get at least to live shows. That was my goal. Just because I wanted that experience of being under pressure, learning 6 dances a week, going on TV, the hair, the makeup, the glam. I'm just like, I feel like that's where I thrive, is those kinds of situations. So I was really, really hoping to get there. But like I said, not my path, not my journey. Let's see, I had another question. Do you have any advice for going through an injury? Okay, with injuries, you have to take care of your body first. I, knock on wood, thankfully have not had any serious injuries. I sprained my ankle, which took me out for a week. That was really hard, and then I still feel it every now and then. But if you have an injury that's totally healable and can get you back to 100%, just be patient. Be patient, go through it, go through all the steps, do your physical therapy, eat healthy, do what you need for your body so that you can get back to 100%. And guess what? The dance world will still be here. The classes will still be here when you get back. Even if you're a little bit behind than where you were a few months ago or a year ago, it's okay. Yeah, you have time to grow. People get set back all the time. You don't have to have an injury to have a setback. Yeah, you can have a quarantine for 4 months. I'm sure there's plenty of dancers right now who probably haven't danced or stopped working out. And it makes sense because it's hard to stay motivated in quarantine. But don't let this injury totally just count you out, because you are not counted out, all right? You're going to be great. You're going to be strong. Stay mentally strong. I know it's a huge battle probably, but you can do this, okay? What else do I got? Thanks for sharing your experiences. Thank you. Is this Brie? I don't know how to say your name. I want to keep sharing more and more. So DM me, you guys, if you ever want me to talk more on a specific subject, okay? Are you and Jessica going to post more Lex and Jess videos? Oh my gosh. At the moment, we are not, unfortunately. We started Lex and Jess when we were living together. Oh, Brenda. Thanks, Brenda. Sorry. I'm glad that you corrected me. We started Lex and Jess when we were living together. When we were a little bit younger, this was like, 3 years ago, and we had way less responsibilities. And it's just so much harder now. It's harder to keep up with our own platforms, let alone do both. Yeah. We love Lex and Jess so much. We still have the Instagram, obviously. We still have, the YouTube. Just because we love the reminiscing. But yeah, it's definitely on hold for now, but you never know if we go back to it. It's there for us. We still have the Instagram, we still have the YouTube, it's there for us. But it's so hard to stay on top of it, I'm just being honest. Cody is hot. He is hot. Oh man, that's my fiance if you guys don't know who Cody is. Okay, let's see. Let's do just a couple more questions before I end this, okay? With which exercises do you get your flexibility? Okay, so let's talk flexibility for a second. I am going to be honest with you guys. I was born flexible. Yeah, I've been this flexible. Not this flexible, but I've been flexible for as long as I can remember. My hamstrings here I have no feeling in them, literally. Like my legs can go up, I can touch my toes, I feel nothing. I know, that's wild, that's not normal. My back has always been flexible as well, but definitely I feel that sometimes. I really gotta stretch, I really gotta warm up for that. But my legs, no feeling in them whatsoever. But with stretching, I will say, I've helped so many dancers gain more flexibility, and it's not the crazy extreme workouts that you think or that you see on these like rhythmic gymnast pages. It's just patience and simplicity, okay? Even though I'm super, super flexible, I am not a huge believer in pushing students to do crazy oversplits, to do crazy back stuff, to do anything extreme if their bodies aren't meant for it. Yeah, so some kids, sorry, I looked at a comment that distracted me. Some kids are capable of doing an oversplit to get more of a stretch, like me. Like I can do an oversplit and feel comfortable with it and feel like it's pushing me. Some kids can't, and they just need to stay in their normal splits and breathe through it. So literally just consistency, patience, and simplicity for flexibility. Stretching every single day, the basic stretches, getting closer to the floor on the splits, getting the leg closer to the head. Has there been a time when you almost died? Oh, Mark, I don't know who you are, but you keep cracking me up. I don't know, I've been in like bad airplane turbulence, but I don't know if I've almost died. Thank you, Brenda. I'm definitely going to do more of these. Like I said in the beginning, I don't know if you guys caught it. I'm going to do more of these Instagram lives. I think I'm going to save them and not post them to my IGTV. I'm going to post them to my YouTube channel because I need to start posting more on YouTube. And even if there's one person on here, like I only have 9 people at the moment, it's fine. I don't care. I don't care how many people I have. I just want to talk and I want to share my experiences. I want to get more connected with my community, and just keep the conversations going on dance. I want to help dancers and, all the stuff. So I'm going to tell myself to keep doing this. Oh, thanks, Heather. Thanks. Is your name Manon? If your name's Manon, that's a really, really cool name. I'm super into that. All right, you guys, I think I'm going to head out. But like I said, I am grateful for you and I want to keep doing more of these. I would like to keep these on more of a topic base and not a Q&A. I mean, Q&As are fine, but like, I think it'd be more helpful to have a topic. Like today, my intention was to talk about limiting beliefs around a professional dance career. Yeah, so I hope that helped a lot. If not, ooh, Manon is French. I love it. If you didn't catch the beginning, like I said, I'm gonna save this and probably post it to my YouTube channel today. Make sure you follow me on YouTube. I also have some super exciting stuff coming out. I have a website that I'm going to launch, and what else? I'll just say that because there's gonna be a few things happening with the website, but super grateful for you guys. Keep doing what you love every single day, and I will catch you guys next time.